Hello everyone. So previously our layer gnome was working just fine, but we have to change some tensor methods over here, especially tensor softmax, which is based on floating point operations for now, and we'll have to transition to the tensor arithmetic or tensor operations rather than floating point operations, right, in order to make our computational graph work. So let's go ahead and change or write our new Autograd softmax method for Autograd. So where we are. Uh, all right, so here it is. Let's see how it goes. Okay, so we have tensor softmax, and this was based on floating point operations. You see, I'm taking max like negative infinity, and I'm finding the max element of this row using the indexing. But we need to do it using tensor operations. For that, I have written two methods. One is tensor row max and tensor row sum, which we'll be needing for this thing, right? And let's just do what needs to be done now. So okay, so we have tensor x, and let's define rows x shape 0. And okay, and now let's define tensor output. Tensor out, which is going to be what? Tensor create new arena and dem and out shape. If x requires red, then what? Then out also requires grad. Uh, Only one. Arena. Uh, Rows times columns or what? Only one parent. Size of what? Tensor x. Yeah, this should work. And p. And the columns are going to be, yeah, like that. And now, so we have softmax. Let's just calculate this first, make an intuition of it. So softmax of x would be equals to exponential x at I for each row divided by some row for each row. So this needs to be implemented over here. And what? We can calculate the rows sum, right? Okay. So uh, we have grab each row, x data plus r times columns. This is our row, right? And then uh, we apply, let's say, float row sum would be what? Tensor row sum, pass row over here, and we'll have row sum, right? Tensor row sum. Okay, so tensor row sum. It will give us the row sum for each row. Mm-hmm. Uh, okay. So it what it does basically. It gives me sum of all the rows, right? And row sum. Does it expand as well? So tensor row sum columns equals 1. Yeah, this is right. And so row sum is everywhere. So we have a function which takes a tensor, two dimension, and it calculates the row sum and it just expands the columns as well, right? Yeah, that's what we need. And a row sum is there. Then what we need to do is so that it should not break the computational graph as well. Row sum is there, and we need to take every element and divide it, take its exponent and divide it by row sum. Yeah. Okay. Tough softmax and okay, so we have row sum. Can we take the exponent of tensor? Yeah, this is what we need. So we need to write a method, and the method is tensor exponent. And just copy this exact same function, come here and name it as tensor exp. Exponent and x and rows and columns and dimensions. I don't think it needs this because it's just only one arithmetic operation or exponential operation. And our tensor creates new of the same shape, and here, yeah, so here what I want to do is for column C++ out data equals expf x data plus C. This should work. This should work. and tensor what tensor exponent, let's just call it exp, tensor exp, and it returns out perfect. Yeah, yeah, tensor softmax, and softmax, what it does basically is, so a and x, uh, tensor the exp, and exp and row sum. Okay, should this work? That's the question. But I think we haven't built a graph. But yeah, we did build a graph. Inside DXP and tensor row sum, we are building the graph. Inside tensor division, we're also building the graph. Okay, there's one step left, that is subtracting the maximum value, because we need to uh, we do not need it to go out of the bounds, and that's why we need to subtract minus value, and that's why we've written row sum max function as well. But let's see if it works now. First of all, let's test this. Vim run, tensor randomize, and some tensor out, tensor 667. Exactly wrong. 76. This is out parents. Redefinition of out. Really? I should not redefine this. Uh, oh, our best friend. Maybe because we need to expand the columns. Yeah, we need to expand the columns obviously. Tensor. So we got our best friend, that is seg fault error, and this is because when we are taking the row sum, we are not then expanding the column. So we should expand the columns to match the actual column length in order to match both numerator and denominator's dimensions in tensor div method, right? So let's just quickly correct that as well. Tensor exponent, uh, tensor softmax. So here it is, and tensor exponent, and then a row sum, and tensor row, tensor expand columns to few arguments. Yeah, you need to pass the dimension of columns as well. So what should be the dimension of columns? That's the question. Columns, obviously we've defined above. Boom! We're getting something finally, and this is not the correct softmax. Guess why? Because we haven't subtracted the max value, and we need to fix this method, but our softmax method is working fine, and we'll be fixing this bug in our next video, and I'll see you then.